asked on Instagram, on my little Instagram stories thing, for you guys to ask me questions. Those of you that like follow my Instagram. I never really shout it out. I don't shout out my social media. But if you care to follow any of them, I would say Instagram, I guess. I'm just gonna be doing my makeup while I answer these questions that y'all asked. What should I do? Foundation? Yeah. So let's see what the first question is. Do you have a job? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you. I don't have a job. I do get paid off of my YouTube videos, but I don't have an actual job because I'm still in school and I just don't want to work. Luckily, my parents can support me. Like, I live in my mom's house, and financially my dad, you know, pays for my school and stuff, and he pays for like our Disney trips. But yeah, I don't have a job. Best piece of advice you would give to a high school girl? Thank you. I love your video so much. Oh my god, thank you. Well, like academically, I wish I did dual enrollment instead. I feel like that would have been so much better than doing AP classes, but I don't even think my school offered it. I didn't go to the best high school. Let me tell you, my high school was shit. I would also say go to at least one prom. Juniors and seniors can go to prom, and I went my junior year. And I didn't feel like the need to go my senior year. I mean, also my senior year was a really bad year mentally for me. So that's why I didn't go. But like, I'm glad I at least got to experience going to prom, even though it wasn't the best. It was kind of lame, but at least I got to go. And I'm sure like, that's just because my school was really cheap. I just went to a really bad high school. Also don't get fixated on anybody in high school. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you're gonna end up going to college or getting a job and moving on from high school, that if you stay fixated on like a relationship, a crush, an enemy or whatever, you know, like if you have beef with someone, like who cares? Like you're not gonna see these people again. Like it doesn't matter. Any bullshit, any drama, any relationship in high school. I know some relationships and some friendships thankfully can last. Like I have plenty of good, you know, friendships from high school, but like if you have to like struggle to keep those, or if like they just cause too much like mental pain, if they're just like a pain in the ass to keep, then those friendships and relationships aren't worth it. You know what I'm saying? That's just high school. That's just one little area of like your state, of your county, of your town. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other people out there. If you think your soulmate of your best friend or your soulmate of like relationship wise is at your high school, then you're being very small-minded, because it's not. Do you ever struggle with body image, and if so, how do you cope? I love you so much. Thank you. I love you too. All of the damn time, every single day, every single second of the day, 365 days a year, unless it's leap year, then 364 days. I deal with it. And honestly, I can't really tell you like how I cope with it, because like I really don't have like a good healthy relationship with like my body and my mindset of my body. Like I give myself such a hard time, so I don't have like a good way to cope with it. Sometimes I do feel good about myself if I have on a cute outfit. If an outfit looks good on me, or if I feel like the outfit's super cute, then like that will kind of give me a boost of confidence. But I don't know. I also like I didn't delete Instagram, clearly, like that's how I got these questions, but I took it off my home screen. So like, you know how you have things on your home screen? This is like an app to turn live photos into videos, but like say if I click on it really hard and I put remove app, it can like, you can either delete it or remove it from your home screen. And that's what I did with Instagram, because I just always found myself like comparing myself to other people on there, and that's just not good. Social media in general kind of isn't good for my mindset, just because I have the tendency to compare myself to other people. I've been on it less. Like I still go on it for, especially for nail inspo. I have to have it for nail inspo. That's why I didn't delete it. And I like posting pictures of me. I like how my page kind of looks, you know. I enjoy the photos that I have on there, you know. I think I look not ugly in those photos, so that's why I keep it. But I just need to be on it less, and that's what I did. Literally taking it off my homepage, it was almost as if I deleted it, because I have less of a tendency to like click on it and to check on it and to like go on my explore page, and you know what I'm saying? Like it helps so much. It helped way more than I thought it was going to help. This is my friend Trey. Why hoes like that? To be honest, I don't know why hoes are like that. I wouldn't know. This is a highlighting brush. My dumbass got a highlighting brush instead of the fucking setting brush. But there's no highlighter on it, so okay. I don't really highlight anymore. This kind of works. I mean, of course it does. It's a brush, but like, it's kind of a nice one for underneath the eyes. What songs/artists are you listening to at the moment? And also, I love your content so much. Oh my god, thank you. Right now, let me go to my Georgia Smith just released like a little EP. Nicki Minaj just released her mixtape Dying for Your Love by Snow Allegra. I really like as well. I was kind of listening to a few Selena songs again because I just finished the Selena series on Netflix. And a few of my favorite Selena songs are Si Una Vez, No Me Queda Más, Comadre, Tú Solo Tú. Yeah. And of course, Dreaming of You is a classic. Oh, Kiss Me More by SZA and Doja Cat, when that came out, I've been listening to it. But I'm kind of over it now because like I hear it constantly on TikTok, even like portions of it. And it's just like, I'm sick. And it's a good song, but I'm just kind of like tired of hearing it because of TikTok. Yeah, I'm that lazy to the point where I don't want to fucking get up and get an eyeshadow brush, but like, what can I do? I've also been listening to Nelly Furtado. The song that I've been really liking right now is Say It Right and Man Eater. Also Promiscuous, but like Man Eater and Say It Right. Like right now I'm listening to those two. Skincare products you recommend because bitch, that skin glowing. Oh my god, thank you, Brianna. My friend Brianna asked. I'm gonna do an updated skincare routine. Nothing has changed drastically, kind of. I don't know, I added like one new product, but I want to update you guys on like what I do for my skincare. Next question is fave ride at Disney World. Honestly, I think it's changed because in the last trip in March, when I rode this ride, my mood just went completely up. Like I was so happy. So usually I would say my favorite ride is Space Mountain, which that's still in like the top tier. That's still one of my favorites. It's my number 2 now, but my number 1, which used to be my number 2, Tower of Terror at Hollywood Studios. I just love that ride. Every single thing about that ride, I absolutely adore. The work and the Imagineering that it took to make that ride, and the fact that like the one in Orlando's like the first one and it's still there, it's not changed to anything. I don't want them to ever retheme it. It's perfect the way it is. Love you Sunset Boulevard, love you Hollywood Tower of Terror. It is my favorite. Everything from the queue to the pre-show to just the ride itself. And if I could ride it over and over again, I would. Do you ever plan on going to Disneyland? I love you so much. I love you too. I do want to go to Disneyland at some point. I've been like sitting here not doing any of my makeup. I kind of want to wear fake lashes today, but I don't know. We'll see. I do want to go to Disneyland at some point. Right now, only California residents can go to Disneyland. And I'm not a California resident, so would not be able to go right now. But hopefully, maybe next year, you know, how things are kind of getting back to normal, even though they kind of shouldn't be right now. Just because I don't trust that people are going to be honest about being vaccinated. If your boyfriend is comfortable with it, a couple Q&A. I never asked him if he's ever wanted to be in a video of mine. Just cause like, I don't know, I feel kind of weird about that. But I don't know. I'm sure he wouldn't mind, and I wouldn't mind having him, you know, in a video about like us. But I don't know, I get nervous vlogging in front of him whenever we went to Disney together, which is only twice, but like still. Where do you wish you could live? I don't know, I probably would say like Australia seems pretty cool. They seem like they live a good life over there. Relationship advice. Relationship advice. I'd say obviously like being honest and being loyal and like faithful to your partner is just, that's the basic. Like you shouldn't even have to ask for that in a relationship. And if you do, then don't be in a relationship with that person, because like that's just the bare minimum. It's like asking a fish to swim, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what you're supposed to do in a relationship. But I would say that from my previous one, what I learned from that one a lot is that Don't just put their feelings, like your partner's feelings, before yours. Your feelings are so important. And if you're not happy, don't just sit around and stick in that relationship just because like you don't want to hurt the other person's feelings. Don't ever do that. And also what I'm learning now in my current relationship is that communication is really, really, really important. Even like little baby steps, even the tiniest things, those are important. And it like, if you can communicate the little basic things, then that means that you'll be able to kind of grow into communicating into the more personal things that are kind of hard to tell, because like, you know, we all have things that we just keep inside that we don't want to tell anybody because it's personal, and like sometimes it's just really fucking hard. I don't know. Don't compare your relationship to anybody else's either. Not that I do that, but I feel like a lot of people on the internet glorify other people's relationships. Like they'll look at like celebrities, and like when the celebrities break up, they're like, oh my god, I don't believe in true love anymore, like blah blah blah. Like stop looking up into their relationship, you know, like focus on your own or find your own, you know, put yourself in your partner's shoes. I feel like that like helps a lot to try to understand their viewpoint. When you're in a relationship, you're not just caring about your own opinions and thoughts, you know, you also have a partner who matters, who their opinion is gonna have to matter, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just do things out on a whim and not tell your partner, because that's not fair to them, you know what I'm saying? And they shouldn't do that to you, you know, vice versa. Favorite Michael Jackson song? Rock With You. Easily Rock With You. And it's funny, well not funny, but I love that me and my boyfriend actually have the same favorite Michael Jackson song. I believe that's his favorite one. And I'm just like, really? Because that's my favorite one. I love that song. Are you and your sister going to Disney World this summer? I don't know, because right now we're trying to look for hotel reservations and we can't find any that are good. Do you have a favorite set of nails? I do have a favorite set of nails. I'll put them on the screen, and it's this pretty white set that I got. I don't know, they just looked beautiful. I loved everything about them, and also like I had my initial and my boyfriend's initial on it. And I don't know, that set, that day, the day that I got them, it's a good day. What's your favorite theme to paint about? I don't paint like themes, even though I wish I did. But I like to do a lot of portraits. What is it? Nude truffle. That's probably like one of my favorite colors ever. How would you know if someone is cheating on you? Wow, Jessica, what a question. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But if they're being very secretive, I have no idea, because some people can hide it pretty well. But just know that the truth is always gonna come out in the end. And cheating isn't just physical. I hate when people think that cheating is like only physical. Cheating is flirting. Cheating is like talking to somebody the way that like you talk to your significant other, like flirting, you know, like that talking stage. I honestly don't understand cheating, and I feel like people on the internet and just in society in general treat it as if it's like a regular problem that everybody should have or like is going to have in a relationship. And I'm just like, no, that should not be a regular problem that people should have in a relationship. When's the next time that you're going to Disney? You're so pretty, by the way. Thank you. Honestly, I don't know the next time. I'm trying to see if I like this lip combo. It's okay. It'll do. Honestly, don't know when I'm gonna go to Disney next. At some point this year, I'm gonna go back, of course. I just don't know when exactly. Are you interested in tattoos or piercings? I do have a couple of piercings. I have 3 low piercings. I have my belly button pierced, and tattoos I do eventually, like I'm open to getting one. I just don't know where. I know what now. I know what I would want tattooed, but I just don't know where I would want to get it. If you had to move to a different time period / decade, which one would you go to? I would go to the 80s. I like a lot of like the movies from the 80s for like a day. I would do it for a day and then come back to current times. If you had to choose between Forky not existing or never being able to ride Space Mountain, which one? Love your videos. Thank you. Well, like, sorry, I love Forky with all my heart, but like not being able to ride Space Mountain would suck. So I guess I would have to eliminate Forky from existing. Okay, and the last question that I'm gonna answer, what's the best experience you had at Disney World? Like, top tier is going, like, me and my sister going by ourselves for the first time ever back in 2019, but I also loved going with like my boyfriend because that's the first time I've ever, like, you know, I've ever been in, like, this is the first time I'm really like in love, and I had my boyfriend at my favorite place ever in the world, at Disney. So that one was really cute. I really liked that. But also like the presidential suite experience, which I also ended up going with my boyfriend as well. That was really fun. That's also top tier. But yeah, those are all the questions. I'm done with my makeup, and so I'm done with this Q&A. My camera's overheating again. Okay.